Hey guys, it's Timmy, and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited. So with just 2 weeks left until WrestleMania, and coming out of this week's Raw and SmackDown, we do know of 4 new matches and a couple of changes to some of the matches already announced for WrestleMania. So first off, let's talk about the new matches that we learned this week on Raw and SmackDown. First off, we will see the women's tag team titles on the line when Sasha Banks and Bayley defend against the team of the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, Beth Phoenix and Natalya, and Nia Jax and Tamina. This one's a toss-up. I could see the titles going either staying on the champions or maybe even going to Nia and Tamina, but most likely champions are going to retain. Next up, with the Intercontinental Championship on the line, Bobby Lashley will be defending against Finn Balor. Now, this hasn't been officially announced yet, but I do think that maybe could be for the first time ever, the Demon appears at WrestleMania. The Demon appears, takes on Bobby Lashley, and then boom, Balor's the new Intercontinental Champion. Next up, we do know that Drew McIntyre will be going one-on-one with the big dog, Roman Reigns. Basically, if I were to give a prediction to this one, obvious, Roman Reigns has gotta be victorious. It'll be only his second official match back, and it's Reigns at WrestleMania. When's the last time we saw Roman Reigns lose at WrestleMania, if ever? And finally, with the WWE Championship on the line, Daniel Bryan will be defending against Kofi Kingston. This is one of those storylines that they dragged out for a very long time. Everybody knew this match was going to happen, and then finally this week on SmackDown, the match was officially announced, and honestly, this match can go either way. Now, we need to talk about some of the changes for this year's WrestleMania. So first off, we already know that Triple H will be taking on Batista in a no-holds-barred match, but this week on Raw, Triple H actually stated that he will put his career on the line, and if he loses, he will be done as an in-ring competitor. Now, it's Batista's final match as well. Technically, Batista has said in interviews many times over the last couple of years that he wants one final wrestling match against Triple H at a WrestleMania, and then he can be done with wrestling and no longer have to think about it. Next up, Shane McMahon will be taking on The Miz, but now, this match is Falls Count Anywhere. Last night on SmackDown Live, The Miz proposed to Shane stating, "Hey, why do we gotta confine ourselves to the ring? I want to kick your ass all over MetLife Stadium. Let's make it Falls Count Anywhere." Shane agreed, and there we go. And finally, in one match that still has a lot of people scratching their heads, it's the main event with Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch, but now, Charlotte Flair is actually the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, and we don't know what that actually means for this match. Is it still just for the Raw Women's Championship? Are both titles on the line? Or could they be actually unifying both championships? So with that, those are the new matches and some of the changes they've made this week to WrestleMania. WrestleMania comes to us live on April 7th from MetLife Stadium on the WWE Network. If we do hear anything else over the next week and a half leading up to Mania, we'll have it for you right here on Pro Wrestling Unlimited. But that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, subscribe here on YouTube, and follow PWUnlimited.net for the latest in pro wrestling news.